Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the final press conference of the 2021 season. Please sit down, be quiet, take your seats. If you have any questions, I'll be more than happy to answer them after I leave. All right, let's get started. This should be quick and painless. You know, very similar to how the Tampa Bay and Boston pitching handled the Yankee offense. The bottom line is, forget the last 9 games. There was a lot to like and a lot not to like. And the reality is, no matter what this team did those last 9 games, they were either going to be home field against Boston or play on the road against Boston in a wild card game. So while it was great that they got into a wild card game, the issues with this team were constantly exposed. Savages in the box turned into sausages wearing Crocs. We were consistently inconsistent. You can't win as a team over a long period of time like that. You just can't. Let's talk about the offense. I'm just going to say this for the last time. That fucking lineup was not consistent, and so the hitting all year was not consistent. And I don't give a rat's ass what anyone says. Batting Rizzo first is insane. Batting Judge second is insane. Batting Gallo fourth is beyond insane. It just is. But the reality is this. Cashman has forgotten how to build or rebuild a team. He just has. What happened to a real leadoff hitter with speed? What happened to guys who get on base and bat higher than 205? Why are we bringing in more guys who hit lots of home runs but strike out way too much, run with pianos on their back on the bases, and bat under 225? How many Dave Kingmans do you want on one team? Okay. Let's talk about the pitching. Look at that Dodgers staff. 3 of the top 4 pitchers in the National League are on the Dodgers, and that doesn't include Kershaw. Why? Because they paid for it. Why in God's name is this Yankee team not going for the best starters available? The best position hitters available. We paid $300+ million for one starter whose name includes one of the words in coleslaw. Who has pitchers with names like that? Who's next? A closer with the name potato or salad? How about macaroni or cheese? I want real pitchers. Want aces. More than one. I want many good starters. I don't want picnic food in my rotation. You know, in 2019, we won 103 games. Look at the young players we had playing with the veterans we had. It reminded me of the blend back in 1996 with those great young players. The core 5. Interspersed with those great veterans at the plate and on the mound. What happened? I get it. Injuries happen. But if we're going to go free agency, which we always do, then why didn't we pick up the best damn position players available instead of bloated contracts for bloated players? Sanchez has been a liability for years now at the plate and behind the plate. We couldn't bring in the best catcher available over the last 3 seasons? It's the definition of insanity with this team. Let's do the same damn thing every year and expect a different result. I got to say something about MyBookie now. It's in my contract. Go to MyBookie, put in the promo code VIC100. They will double your deposit up to $1,000, meaning you could deposit $1,000. They will match it with $1,000. And now you have $2,000 to bet with. Honestly, who does that? Nobody. But fuck it. You guys still don't do it, and I can't do anything more. So go blow yourselves, you cheap fucking pricks. All right, here's the bottom line. This team needs a smart overhaul. It's time. I thank Cashman for his many years of service and the success, but I think it would be nice for a change. We haven't done real dick in 12 years now. Cashman needs to go. I have never said that before. And while I think Boone is a pretty good baseball man, it's time for change there. I would like to see a different manager now. I have never said that before either. It's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. Sometimes the only thing worse than change is no change. It's time for a change. I want to take this time out now to congratulate Judge for his good year. He finally stayed healthy and had a, 39, 98, 287 season. Stanton also stayed relatively healthy and also put up some pretty nice numbers too. That was nice to see. But everyone else ranged from average all the way down to a festering taint boil. Many player averages plummeted and production was down too. LeMahieu's bat never woke up. Urshela, Torres, and Andujar, the core of the young guys, all dropped off the table. And everyone else either didn't play a lot because of injuries or played a lot and played shitty. On the pitching side, Cole technically had a good season. But for the month of September and his October start, he pitched like a vampire at sunrise. What's the point of having an ace who folds at the most important time of the year? Remember Mr. May? If you don't know that reference, Google it. We had some pitchers who did a pretty good job. Chad Green, Clay Holmes, Lasagna, but a bunch of others couldn't strike out an elderly blind woman swinging a pencil, and they made Hideki Irabu look like Koufax. Kluber, our other big free agent pitcher signing, his last good year was in 2014. Seriously. Sorry, Cash, but that wasn't the guy to go and get for a title run in New York. Am I bitter? Yes, I am. So is all of Yankee Nation. Will we come back stronger next year? I hope so. I really hope so. But we need to address the offense and pitching holes on this team, and they were significant. Spend some fucking money on the best players available. Everyone else does it. It's okay for us to do that too. You know, I'm just the grand poobah of baseball operation. I can only go to Cash and give him my input, but the rest is up to him. You can only lead the horse to the water. That's it. I'm done. I'm going to take some time off now and get my batteries recharged. This was a difficult year when all was said and done. I know there are plenty of teams that would have loved to have won over 90 games and get to the wild card. But that's fine for those teams and cities. It's not fine for New York or for the Yankees. It just isn't. And with that, I bid you all a fond adieu. Or a fondue, whatever you prefer. Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you all a healthy and happy off-season. Get your crayons sharpened up and oil those typewriters. I will see you all in Florida for spring training in 2022. That's it. I'm out of here. No question. Just fucking print what I said.